Now, the annual Science Forum South Africa is taking place at the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, or the CSIR. This is in Pretoria. It's hosted by the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation. The Science Forum celebrates 10 years of insightful dialogue, making this year more significant. Sakina is there, so let's cross to her and find out a little bit more. SK, good morning.
Morning once again, Leanne, and literally feeling like a kid in a candy store because there's just so many exciting, innovative things to see. And where we are right now is at the stand of the IAU Office of Astronomy, and what they do is trying to, among other things, change lives through astronomy. And I'm joined by Kevin Govender, and Kevin's going to talk me through what you see here on the desk, Leanne. And it's really fascinating because the picture that you and I see, you know, whether there's a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse, and whatever the case may be, we run outside, we have a look. Well, how do deaf people actually perceive that? Guess what? They've come up with a way to do that. Kevin, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks very much, Sakina. Yeah, I mean, you know, the fascination of the stars is something that we've all experienced if we are sighted. You know, you go out and you see these stars, and the question we asked ourselves is, if you are blind, for example, how do you experience that? And our partners internationally have come up with cool ways of trying to interpret the stars for blind people. And we decided to focus on this year. This is one of our projects that we sponsored around the world, and it's about making the stars more accessible, making the sky more accessible. So there's a few different things.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to step around so I can stand here next to Kevin so that I don't impede what you're going to do, because he's going to show us something there on the computer screen, and of course, how blind people actually experience this.
Well, maybe I'll show you the screen first. So everyone's heard of the Hubble Space Telescope. So this is a Hubble image, and you can translate the visual, the optical image into sound, so that someone who is blind can listen to an image. So this is one of many projects. So so our call is for anyone, anywhere in the world to come up with ways in which astronomy can impact different communities. So some people came up with the idea of a 3D printed moon. So we look at the moon and we enjoy it if we're sighted, but if we're blind, how do you interpret craters on the moon and things like that? And so we use these 3D printed models. There's another project that looked at eclipses. So when you have a solar eclipse, how does a blind person experience the changing environment as the moon moves across the sun? And so they came up with this little device, which you can put headphones on, and then there's a little light sensor, so that as the light changes, someone who's blind can interpret it. The point is that astronomy is for everyone, and it should be for everyone. And this month, being Disability Awareness Month, we thought let's focus on this project amongst the many that we do.
And it is absolutely fascinating because think of the image you see there, and then of course using 3D technology to replicate what that may look like. And of course you can imagine, as a blind person, they would feel this and make sense of it, interpret what that may be look like. So that's where we're going to leave it for this crossing. I'm sending you back to studio, but of course when you come back we'll talk more about what's happening at a Science Forum SA 2025.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, SK. Looking forward to what more you have for us. This is very, very interesting, as you keep emphasizing for us. A child in a candy store is how she described what she's going through this morning. So I'm so happy for her.